Yeah, super proud of this team. We sat after 5 games. I think we were 3-2. Just had a pretty lopsided loss there to Trainer, and we could have gone one of two directions at that time, and we challenged our kids, and down the stretch, we were playing some really good football, and then obviously through 3 quarters tonight, I don't know if we could ask much more of our kids. At the end of the day, we just ran out of gas, and I think this team reached their potential. That 3 quarters tonight with the quality of team that we played, that's as good as we could have asked for, and just obviously that's what I'll remember this team for. Just fighters.
That defense hadn't given up more than 1 touchdown to anybody this season. They hadn't given up a first half touchdown all year. You guys put up 22 on them tonight. What was working for you guys offensively, especially early on?
Well, we ran the ball with some success, obviously there in the first half and even in the third quarter, and obviously when Garrett and our receivers are going, I think that's as deadly as most groups there in the state. So that's a really good defense. I think they're giving up 6 points a game, and scored right there. Right first drive. That's what we wanted to do, set the tone. And honestly, I think there was more points out there for it to be had. We stopped ourselves down there in the red zone, and But that hats off to West Lyon. They're a really, really good team, they made stops in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter when they had to, and just couldn't quite get it done.
You kind of mentioned running out of gas there a little bit. What would you kind of attribute the second half to?
I don't think we necessarily got tired. I think they just wore on us. They got a lot of big bodies, big physical bodies, and just a plethora of athletes, and they're super hard to tackle. I think we did a pretty good job limiting the running back, and then the quarterback obviously had a huge night. So, they're a really tough team to stop. Obviously, they have been for a long, long time, but the last 2 years they've been a machine. So, proud of our guys, proud of their toughness, and obviously disappointed with the outcome. We don't not into moral victories, but we fought, and that's exactly what I wanted our team to do, and I'm super proud of them for that.
This senior class has never not made it to the quarterfinals. You guys have been to 6 straight quarterfinals. What has this senior group meant to your program?
It's another group that's just raised the level of Underwood football and continued on that tradition. We talk almost every year, the last few years, about how hard it is to stay on top, right? It's really hard to get there, but it might be harder to stay there. West Lyon's an example of that. It's really difficult. You're getting everybody's best shot every week, and these kids, we ask, and I think this is same throughout all programs, but leave it better than you found it, right? And these guys certainly did that. That's the 6th group in a row, I think, that's gone through Underwood to do that. The 7th, honestly, because we made the playoffs the year before that. But we're trending in the right direction, and we're going to fight like crazy to continue that, and obviously get back, try to win this game again next year, and because we know the feeling of winning a quarterfinal game, and that's a really neat thing. So that's what we'll try to do.
Talking about that senior class, somebody like Garrett Lyon, I don't want to bring up too many of those emotions that you were just feeling right there, but I saw that pretty long emotional hug there afterwards. Can you just kind of talk about, obviously the numbers that he puts up, being the school record holder, but just kind of what his impact has been to you and to this program?
He's elevated our program. As good of a football player as he is, as good a baseball player as he is, basketball player, he's a better person. Garrett Lyon, kids like that don't come around often, not just with his ability, just the quality of person he is. I'm better coach for getting to coach Garrett Lyon. He knows that. I'll truly miss him. Our team will miss him, and I'm glad he was on our side for 4 years, I'll tell you that much.